Welcome to Talkin' Hockey. Today we're doing a mock draft on the 2026 NHL draft. With the Buffalo Sabres trading with Chicago for the 4th pick, I think this is the perfect time to do this 2 days before the draft. Without further ado, let's get started. So the Toronto Maple Leafs have the first overall pick. They're 100% going to take Gavin McKenna. He's 100% the best player in the draft. The Toronto fan base would be furious if they didn't take Gavin McKenna. If they took Stenberg over him, it would probably not be the worst decision, but they just wouldn't do it. With the second overall pick, San Jose, they're obviously taking Stenberg with their recent trading William Eklund to Ottawa for the 9th pick in the draft, which just makes their decision clear about who they're taking second overall, and they'll probably take a defenseman 9th overall, which we won't be covering in this video, but I'm sure we'll see the options that are available after my mock draft. Stenberg on a line with Celebrini would just be ridiculous. It would just completely tear up the NHL, and they would 100% make the playoffs next year with Celebrini and Stenberg on a line together. With the 3rd overall pick, I can see the Vancouver Canucks taking Caleb Malhotra in this situation because they obviously made his dad the coach, and now there's been rumors and everything about them taking him 3rd, which would just definitely happen in this scenario with Stenberg being taken at 2nd. He's a great center, and he'll probably end up being a first line, or if he falls short, he'll be a second line at least. But now on to Buffalo. With them trading Bowen Byram for the 4th pick, they definitely want to replace him with a defenseman. So I think they definitely take Chase Reed here. He's the best defenseman in the draft, no doubt. He'll be a perfect fit to replace Bowen Byram. In fact, he'll probably even be better than Bowen Byram. Now for my Rangers, I think with the top 4 players being selected, McKenna, Stenberg, Malhotra, and Reed, they probably take Carson Karls with the 5th overall pick, unless they go off the board and take Viggo Bjork, which he's a good center, but with the Rangers development process, I doubt he makes a difference in the NHL with the Rangers developmental team. Carson Karls is, without question, probably the 2nd best defenseman in this draft, and they would be foolish not to take him. Now Calgary has a decision to make. With the top 5 players, the top 5 best players being selected in the draft being McKenna, Stenberg, Malhotra, Reed, Karls. There's definitely a dip after that, but the one player that could probably live up to each of these players' potential would be Viggo Bjork. They would definitely be taking a chance on him with his height being only around 5'9", but he's probably one of the most skilled players in the draft despite his size. I could totally see him slipping down to later in the draft, like 14th or 15th, taken around where Cole Caulfield was taken because of his height, but I think Calgary's going to be smart and take Viggo Bjork with a 6th overall pick. For Seattle, they have a habit of taking centers after center after center, and I think they're going to take Tynan Lawrence here. I don't think it's the right pick because there's way better defensemen in this draft, but Seattle's known for taking centers, and I think they're going to make a mistake here, but I think they're going to take Tynan Lawrence. Now that leaves Winnipeg left, and I think a gem falls to them here, being Keaton Verhoff. He was projected to go 1st overall about a year ago when it was between McKenna and Verhoff, and I think Winnipeg takes Verhoff here to round out the top 8. But anyways, that was my mock draft. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.